can't swim.
How are you, Henry?
Henry!
I'm glad.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easy.
I'm almost...
We are now.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in rat-eye.
And I see you're not doing too badly for yourself.
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way.
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Oh, the mon...
Not for anyone with more than half a...
Well, you two and...
They don't want us there.
And there's nothing else.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know.
It will really help us out.
Well,
Thanks, Ed.
We'll pay off.
what other...
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl... That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa.
I owe my life to Teresa.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she...
And where would...
Well, we were carpenters. God be with you.
Yeah.
What do you want? Get out of here before something happens to you. Go and weak at the knee.
Szépen alatt a tévedt a disznóölésre.
A rossz emberre szarozol.
Tudok neked fikeregni?
Mi van, csak nem már? Is that all you've got? Rossz
Na,
helyen vagy, rossz
ezért
időben.
kigyélek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you fucking say? You fucking sodomite! Christ!
Yeah.
Came from over here.
Yeah. Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that?
Henry, envoy of Saradzik Kobala. I'm here.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Saradzig won't help.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve, sir,
Tell me what to do.
there's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoners got the pestilence too.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot.
Very well, I'll make the round.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
God be with you.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out. You've taken my son. But you shall.
I've come to help you.
To help her over to the other side.
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife, you'll let me see her right away.
Aye.
There. You see? Something like that.
Then go.
Fever. Just like Melchar's wife. Fever. Just like Melchar's wife.
Good day.
You're from Melchar's farm?
Yes.
I need to talk to the captive.
Oh, no.
You don't have to let me in.
Why would I forget to lock the...
Well, you might find some groschen.
Oh, I see. It'll stay just between the...
You can be sure.
All right, then. May the Lord watch over you.
What happened?
Horror of horrors, Master. We were attacked by some bandits.
Jesus.
That's right. The Almighty has sent this punishment on
These bandits, who were they?
some thieving rabble. What do I know? Maybe those damned Cumans. But they spoke Czech.
How did you manage to
Well, we were lucky. Young Straw saw the gang a little way out of the village and...
It looks like you fend...
They...
And the disease? Tell me...
I don't want to tempt fate by talking about it. There's not much to tell anyway. It hit us just after that rabble left. First the horses died, then life...
I'm looking for Matthias.
Matthias. Matthias?
Not long.
Well, those bastards got him.
Thank you. Thank you. That's...
Goodbye.
Who are you? Can't you see?
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak.
Of course I'll help.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of...
I understand.
Thank you. When you're ready, come back. Have mercy on his soul. Grant him a place in thy kingdom. Grant him eternal rest. Amen.
It's done.
Thank you.
Will you please?
Certainly. My husband had the fever.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate.
He took me into his garrison.
Hal the blacksmith's boy in the service of his lordship. My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived, that's something.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague.
Oh, damn. Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught.
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than...
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melekar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive.
Aye, old Melekar let him have it over the head.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melekar still hasn't...
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question.
Good luck, then.
About this... When did this plague?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after...
What are the signs that someone...
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts...
Has anyone died from?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his lap. Either way, the...
Who's ill now?
I don't know, what with my arm the way it is.
Can I ask you a bit?
I haven't...
Good day to you.
What's happened?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands.
Plague?
Indeed so.
I heard the bandits didn't...
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole...
Tell me more...
Worse than you can imagine. The old stud, livestock, sheep, chickens. Old deader.
I'm sorry to hear... Thanks.
Take care now.
Brother, dearest.
Yes, it's me.
Everyone is nearly here. Wait, you're not my brother?
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time.
Yes. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. Good luck to you.
What's happened?
Things are bad.
Thanks.
Mama. Mama.
Huh? Why are you waking me? Go.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy.
I need to know exactly...
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife...
Is there anything else?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't...
You have my thanks.
Wait a minute, will you?
So tell me.
I need to write my will.
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes?
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Mehoyed, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Yanovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by... What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will...
Your son Elijah.
Christ almighty. Trying to interfere, are you? Last we heard he was some...
Where can I...
Well, where do you think?
All right.
Yes. Go now.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll bring it right away.
Father.
What's the matter, my son?
I'm looking for his son.
Ah, yes. Elijah. He's holed up here.
Thanks for the advice.
Farewell.
God save you.
Are you Elijah?
That's me.
I have your father's last will.
So my old...
Not yet, but...
That is certainly interesting to hear. But let me ask you this. Who the hell... Anyway, the old miser won't leave me even a piss...
He's disinherited you. But if you...
Go back home? Not a chance.
People come to see things differently on their deathbed.
By Christ, who are you anyway?
Cleaning.
You don't have to go back for good, but you ought to...
To hell with them. But I suppose you're...
My pleasure.
May the Lord watch over you.
In Hungary, they saw a red comet in the sky, and I heard the wild hunts appeared there. Huh. I know you.
What?
Of course, my dream.
Would you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested.
Wouldn't you?
I'd
Now.